Can I create content for my videos without being on camera? Here in this video, I just want to give you ideas of what steps you can actually take if you're looking to get started with creating an online business and you want to go down the route of creating videos, how you can utilize certain aspects to actually create content that you need and you want to implement, and that you don't actually have to be on camera if you don't want to be. Hi, my name is Peter and welcome to the Hidden Online Living YouTube channel. My goal here is to teach you the steps that you need and show you the processes that are effective to help you get started on your own online journey. So before we get into the video, make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to be made aware of future content, and also feel free to share the video. And if you do have any questions or queries, make sure to drop a comment down below. Also, be sure to check out that first link in the description and the pinned comment for a simple and affordable blueprint that will teach you the steps that you need to start an online business. So, can you create content for your videos without actually being on camera? Yes, you can. There's so many different ways of being able to create content. It all depends on your imagination. We're only limited by our imagination at the end of the day. Video gives us the means to be able to put our ideas and thoughts out there to the world and to reach massive, wider audiences. But it's totally up to the individual as to how you want to actually do that. If you want to get in front of the camera, that's perfectly fine. When I first started my own YouTube channel, I have mentioned in previous videos, I literally only started by doing slides and doing screen recordings on tutorials, just recording my screen and just doing different tasks, A, B and C, etc. And for me, that was a perfect entry point to effectively do what I'm doing now. Now my own personal journey was always to get to this point where I'm at now, where I wanted to eventually get in front of the camera. Because it was something that I wanted to do, but it was also something I needed to do for myself to be able to get out of my comfort zone, to build up that confidence in myself. And I found that by doing that, it's been amazing. So it's definitely working for me. But at the same time, I'm not everybody else. So I've taken my own steps to get to where I am, but everybody else will have their own thought processes. Everybody else has their own journey to go through. So you just work within your limitations and just try and figure things out. And like I said, never be afraid to reach out. There's plenty of tutorials online. I have plenty of tutorials on my channel, and I will be creating more, teaching you various steps of ways of creating content that will show you that you don't even have to be on camera if you don't want to be. Everybody is comfortable doing different things, and if you don't want to be on camera, like I said, you can do like what I done at the start of my YouTube journey and just create screencasts or screen capture videos or even presentation slides. You can use the likes of Microsoft PowerPoint or Google Slides, and you can create really high quality slides with some really nice graphics and just text overlays and just demonstrate exactly what each slide is and just talk over it and just give your own thought patterns. The one thing I will say is don't use like the generic robotic type of voices that you usually get in most kind of computers or a piece of software, because it's generic and it doesn't sound right, and YouTube doesn't really rank videos that well that are using that. It's kind of like, in a lot of ways, it's kind of a cheap way out. You're better to put your own voice on it because it's more presentable. People can relate to it more because even though you're not putting your face on the screen, people can relate to you a lot more because they know that there's a genuine person at the other end of the camera or the other end of the screen. So people will actually get to know you. They'll recognize the voice over time, and as long as you're willing to build that trust and value, and provide value, people will see that. So you can create videos like I said, doing slides. You can do like if you're doing photography or like where you're wanting to show slides of photographs or anything like for parties or events or stuff that you do work on. You can do that and then just do your own voiceover with your own opinion. You can even use likes of free video resources. There's plenty of free video resources out there online. You can use websites like Pixabay, Pexels, and even paid versions as well, like Adobe Stock Photos amongst others. I'll leave links down in the description so you can go and check some out, where they do have valuable resources, where they do have like free to use videos, and you can download different resolutions so you can work with better quality videos. It's totally up to yourself pretty much what you want to do. It all depends on what type of idea you have for a particular video in mind. Or even what you can do is as well, and I do use it from time to time, I use another video editor which is called Benami, used to be called Content Samurai, and that there's a really good program as well. It's very, very effective for beginners because it allows you to add in pre-written scripts, and then you can add your own voiceover, and then it will actually, you can create the videos based off it, and it has hundreds of ready-made video templates already within its library, and you can just pick and choose which ones that you want out of it and just use whatever those video types are that relate to the content, and then just so people know exactly what it is that they're looking at. and then you can just put them into different slides, and then it'll play the videos as you're going along, and you can just record your voiceovers over it. You can also have your captions overlaid over the videos as well, so people can even read that as they're watching the video. And you can just do informational videos that way if you want to as well. It's a very, very good beginner friendly way into getting used to video editing as well, because it does have some unique features and it is very beginner friendly. And the good thing about it is that it's online, it's cloud based as well, so you don't have to really install anything on your computer. You just literally sign up, you log in, and then you have full access on their website to actually go in and do whatever it is that you need to do. So if you want to even check that out, I'll leave a link in the description for that as well, so you can have a look at that and see what you think for yourself. That there is a very good entry point into getting started into video editing. I actually, when I first started my journey, I was using that as well, and I found it really, really helpful, and that gave me a level of skills I need, and it did give me the confidence to just at least get started and get the ball rolling. And I find by implementing that, it had led me on to using different video editors and different strategies. So you have to start somewhere, basically. So once you've made that initial step and started, it's just a case of just working your way up to eventually to a point, you'll get to a point where you are comfortable. And if it's a case where all you want to do is just do informational videos, by all means, by using a software like Vidinami, that gives you so much ease of use and access that you can literally create and pump out as many informational videos as you want. And it's very easy to work with, so you can create videos very, very quickly also. Plus it has access to a load of really, really cool sound effects and a library of ready to use, free to use music. So you can, even if you want to do background music on your videos, you can do that as well. It gives you a lot of very good options to get started, and it is ideal for a beginner. So be sure to check it out. So like I said, it's totally up to you. I for myself, I've gotten to that point now where I still like to do screen recordings. If I'm doing tutorials, I will record stuff on my computer, and I find that's just easier way for me to do it. And I have my microphone set up there. I do find sometimes the quality of the audio, I still have to kind of play around with that a little bit. It's hard sometimes to get the audio quality, but it's not perfect. But as long as I can get my voice across and people can hear me clearly, that's the important thing. Eventually, as time goes on, you'll want to upgrade that whenever you can afford it. But again, I like to mix things up between doing videos where I'm recording myself on the camera and then doing like tutorials, so I'll mix between the two. I find it adds a lot of variation, plus it allows me to learn new skills and develop new ways of developing those skills, but even new ways of thinking, because it allows me to come up with other ideas. So by having those options available to me, it allows me to kind of free flow and kind of just make things up as I'm going along, and it actually opens up all these doors, all these other opportunities. That's to say, never allow yourself to be limited to what's really in front of you. There's always ways around it. But again, it's totally up to yourself. Like I said, if you want to record yourself on camera, fine. If you just want to do slides or just do screen recordings, that's totally fine also. Everybody has their strengths, and everybody just works with what they think is most suited to them. Whatever you're comfortable with, you just pick that avenue and you go for it and just get to work and just keep taking those steps, rinse and repeat, just doing the work every day, and you'll see results in time. So hopefully you found this video to be helpful, and I hope that it's given you some insight as what to be aware of, that it isn't so bad to get started when you're wanting to record yourself on camera. Like I said, you don't always necessarily need to have your face in camera to record. There is other avenues that you can take, but it's totally up to you at the end of the day and what you feel comfortable with. So if you have found this video to be helpful, make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you're made aware of future content, and feel free to share the video. Again, if you have any questions or queries regarding the information here, make sure to drop a comment down below. Also, make sure to check out that first link in the description to gain access to a simple and affordable blueprint that will teach you the steps that you need to start an online business. Also, be sure to check out some of the other videos and content that I have on my channel, where I do provide helpful tips, guides, tutorials that will actually teach you the steps in different areas of what you need to be aware of when you're looking to get started out online also. And again, I will see you all in the next one.